The medical bay aboard the Resilience hummed with sterile efficiency, its white walls reflecting the harsh fluorescent lights that never seemed to dim. Commander Ana Martinez stood at the observation window, watching the quarantine chamber where their unexpected passenger lay motionless on the medical bed. 3 days had passed since they'd pulled her from the wreckage of the Zephyrian scout ship, and she hadn't spoken a word. "Any change?" Dr. Helen Kowalski asked, stepping beside Anna with a steaming cup of synthetic coffee. His weathered face bore the lines of a man who'd seen too much suffering across too many star systems. Anna shook her head. "Vitals are stable, but she won't interact with anyone. The moment we approach, she retreats to the far corner." She paused, studying the alien woman's delicate features through the reinforced glass. "What do we know about Zephyrian psychology again?" Helen pulled up a holographic display from his tablet. "They're intensely hierarchical. Physical purity is paramount to their society. They believe contamination of any kind marks one as untouchable." He gestured toward their patient. The scarring on her arms and face. In their culture, she's probably considered damaged goods. The Zephyrian woman was unlike anything Anna had encountered in her 15 years of deep space exploration. Her skin held an ethereal blue-white luminescence, and her elongated limbs moved with fluid grace even in unconsciousness. But the burn scars that traced intricate patterns across her visible skin told a story of pain that transcended species barriers. "She's been conscious for hours," Anna murmured. "I can tell by her breathing patterns. She's afraid." As if responding to Anna's words, the alien woman's large silver eyes opened and fixed on them through the glass. She sat up slowly, pulling the medical gown tighter around herself, and retreated to the far corner of the chamber. Her lips moved soundlessly, and Anna could see tears, remarkably human-like tears, streaming down her scarred cheeks. "I'm going in," Anna decided, moving toward the airlock. "Commander, the quarantine protocols are precautionary at this point. She's not carrying any pathogens we can detect." Anna sealed her decision with a look that brooked no argument. "Someone needs to make contact, and I'm not sending anyone else into potential danger." The airlock cycled with a soft hiss, and Anna stepped into the chamber. The Zephyrian woman pressed herself against the wall, her luminescent skin flickering, with what Anna recognized from the xenobiology reports as distress patterns. "My name is Anna," she said softly, keeping her distance. "You're safe here." The alien woman's voice came as barely a whisper, her words translated by the universal communicator. With mechanical precision, I am not clean." Anna's heart clenched at the shame in those words. She'd read the reports about Zephyrian society, how they viewed physical imperfection as spiritual corruption. This woman had survived something terrible, only to believe herself worthless because of the marks it left behind. "What's your name?" Anna asked gently. "I was called Lyralee before." The woman's hand moved to touch the scars along her jaw. "Before the solar flares damaged our ship. Before the fires marked me. Now I am nothing." Anna took a careful step closer. In human culture, scars tell stories of survival. They're marks of strength, not shame. Lyralee's silver eyes widened with something that might have been hope, quickly suppressed. "Your people would not understand. I am contaminated. Impure. I should have died with my ship rather than burden you with my presence." "The only burden here is your pain," Anna replied firmly. "And pain is something humans know how to heal." She began to roll up her sleeves, revealing a tapestry of scars on her own arms, some from combat, others from accidents, a few from childhood mishaps. Each mark told a story, and Anna began to share them. "This one," she pointed to a long scar on her forearm, "is from when I was 12. I fell from a tree trying to rescue a cat. This one here is from my first space battle, shrapnel from a hull breach. And this," she traced a circular mark near her wrist. "This is from a Terran firesnake bite when I was exploring Kepler 186f. I nearly died, but I survived. Each scar taught me something about life, about resilience." Lyralee listened with growing fascination, her distress patterns slowly fading from her skin. When Anna finished, the alien woman slowly extended her own scarred hand. "These marks," Lyrelai whispered, "they came from saving my crew. I pulled them from the burning sections of our ship. 3 lives I saved before the plasma conduits exploded and marked me forever." "Then you're a hero," Anna said without hesitation. "In human culture, we honor those who sacrifice themselves for others." For the first time, Lyrelai's skin flickered with what Anna hoped was a positive emotion, the bioluminescent equivalent of a smile. "Would you—" Lyrelai's voice trembled. "Would you help me understand this human way of seeing? I have nowhere else to go. My own people would exile me." Anna moved closer, close enough to see the intricate patterns in Lyrelai's silver eyes. "You have a place here, if you want it. Among humans, survival isn't something to be ashamed of. It's something to celebrate." Slowly, hesitantly, Lyrelai reached up and pulled away the medical cloth she'd been using to hide the worst of her facial scars. The burns traced beautiful, terrible patterns across her blue-white skin, and Anna's breath caught, not in revulsion, but in recognition of the courage it took to reveal them. "You're beautiful," Anna said simply, and meant it. "Every scar is proof that you chose to live, to fight, to save others. In human culture, there's no greater honor." Lyrelai's luminescent skin began to glow with warm, golden patterns. Joy, Anna realized from her xenobiology training. Pure, unbridled joy. Later, as Dr. Kowalski completed his medical examinations, he found Anna and Lyrelai in deep conversation about human philosophy, culture, and the radical concept that worth wasn't determined by physical perfection. "Remarkable," Helen murmured to himself, watching 2 very different species find common ground in the shared experience of survival. Perhaps this is what humanity brings to the galaxy, not just our technology or our weapons, but our ability to see strength where others see weakness. In the days that followed, Lyrelai would become the first Zephyrian to join a human crew, her expertise in plasma engineering proving invaluable. But more than that, she became living proof that sometimes the greatest human superpower isn't strength or intelligence. It's the ability to help others see their own worth. And Anna? She gained something precious too. The reminder that in a vast, often cruel universe, the simple act of recognizing someone's humanity, or in this case, personhood, could be the most powerful force of all.